Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Face shave time. I've just had a cracker of a head shave using the leaf razor, Mitchell's Wool Fat and my Samog Owners Club 2012 Special Edition, and it was brilliant, it really was. I finished off with Lucky Tiger and now I'm going to be smacking into my face shave with the exact same soap, Mitchell's Wool Fat shaving soap, original formula from 1893, 127 years old this formula, and according to Mitchell's, it's the same formula there now as it was then. So I'm just going to put a little bit of water on top of the soap. It should still be soft for my head shave, but I'll just put it on with it. Wet my face. I've got 24 hours growth. I'm going to knock it down with the Carve razor today, having used my feather shavette yesterday. Now my videos have been coming thick and thin every single day. Generally, I'm actually recording a video a day. Every shave gets recorded. Whether I put them all up at the same time or every couple of days, or whether I put them up one at a day, it just depends how I go with my getting them onto the computer and actually doing a bit of sort of editing and pissing about with them. I don't do much with my videos, but right, let's dry the hands. Yeah, that's all. Good one. A little weeper there. The brush for today is easily the brightest brush on earth. I don't think there's any brighter brushes that you can get your hands on. This is a West Coast Shaving 24mm dense Silvertip. It is pretty dense for what it is. It's not as dense as like a rhodium hand tied knot, you know, a Declaration Grooming or those such, but it's dense enough and it's got beautiful face feel. They are mass produced, I think, knots out of China. I don't know where these handles are made. I think these handles are probably made in China as well. I was under the impression that they were made in the UK. That was the sort of, I don't know where I got that from, but so I think someone actually told me, from possibly from West Coast Shaving, but I'm not sure. I think they're more likely from something like Yaki or DS Cosmetics, something like that. However, it doesn't detract from the fact that this is a fantastic brush with an exceptionally good knot. I think it looks great, it really pops, and as you're about to see, it makes a great lather. Right, I'm just going to scoop the excess from the tub, put it on my face. Don't want to waste it, why would you? Rinse the soap out. Now, I'll say one thing about Mitchell's that I do actually like a lot, and it's nothing to do with the performance of it, it's the rinsability of it. Once you're finished, it doesn't leave any soap scum in the sink. So I don't find that I'm spending half an hour scrubbing the sink afterwards to get all the soap off. It just sort of almost dissolves in the water and then just goes down the drain. So what I do with Mitchell's Wool Fat, it takes me a little bit longer to lather this soap, especially if that was quite a long load, because what I do here is I just keep paint constantly, and all I'm doing here is just beating the air out of the soap, out of the proto lather and the lather, just trying to get it to a pasty thick consistency like you would get from an artisan soap straight off the puck. You don't get it straight off the puck with Williams, or at least I don't. I've read, I think it was on Facebook or Instagram, someone used, I think it might have been warm distilled water, or it might have been boiling water actually. They used, but yeah, it was boiling water, and it stopped the sort of proto lather and the thick airy stuff. It just gave them a dense load off the puck. But I find this way works absolutely fine if you've got the patience to stand here and deal with it, which I do. This part for me is the best part of the shave. Right, now, of course it takes a lot longer, but you can see how dense that is now. You know, it's like a paste. So I just start dipping the brush in now, painting some water in. Now that you've got rid of most of that air, you should really end up with a nice voluminous lather. No matter what water you've got, and like I say, I've got very hard, shitty water. Most people, well not most, but I would say the biggest majority of people in first world countries as they call them, Europe and the UK and things like that, most of America, would have pretty good, clean, softish water. I know in Scotland, when I fly back there, I was going to say my hair's a lot softer, but as you can tell it's really, really soft because it's invisible. But I do notice even just on my skin that just everything feels a little bit nicer from a shower or a bath over there. So I painted quite a bit of water in there, and as you can see it's starting to go translucent all over. So let's spray this little beast of a brush and watch the fat grow. Fat Friday. Now this brush has got heaps of scrub, but it's got no scratch or scratch. There's no irritating features that come with this, not for me. It just works very, very well. It lathers well. It releases the lather exceptionally well. And it's got a great face feel. Just add some water in. Oh, that was a big dip. Or a big drip, should I say, not a dip. I can already tell there's enough water in it now. I just need to work it for another 30 seconds or so. And I'm done. So a few minutes of hell, or not even hell, just a few minutes of extra work should reward you with a great lather. Daughter's doing a dance class behind me. You can probably hear the doof doof doof. I've got the TV on, so I try and drown it out on my own side of things. I think I turn the TV on, she turns hers up louder. I turn the TV up louder, she turns hers up louder. Her speakers are louder, so she wins every time. Right, the Carve Christopher Bradley razor. I can't talk today. This is the aluminium version, or if you're in America, aluminium version. It's got the B plate on here, which is 0.73 blade gap, and I've got a unknown amount of use Gillette Super Stainless. The spoiler blade, they just go on and on and on and on. And here we go. Fat Friday. Now as far as I'm aware, today, it's Friday today. Today is the day of the Carve titanium release. So I don't even know what the price is, I can't remember. I mean, I'm sure the people that really, really want it will probably save for it anyway. I've got no idea how many there is. I'm pretty sure they'll sell out. In fact, I've got no qualms at all that they'll sell out. I think they're sold out of everything that they ever release. It just goes, and partly because they just struggle to get enough of them made to keep up with the demand. It's a one-man band really that's making these razors. Carve is a very popular brand, but unlike companies like Wolfman, you will get a response from them when you send them an email. Whether it's the response you want or not is a different matter. I suppose at the end of the day you just can't please everyone. Wolfman can't get enough razors out to cover everyone that wants one. he's in a similar sort of boat, but you don't really hear people whinging and moaning about Wolfman anymore. They just know how it is. The only upside is I've tried a Wolfman WR1, which I was hoping was going to be my holy grail razor, my shaving grail. And it disappointed me. The upside was I actually got to the choosing part of getting on the list for Wolfman, and because it wasn't my favourite razor, it was nowhere near it, I didn't buy one, so it saved me a bit of money. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a beautiful razor. It was an absolute work of art. The polish on it was perfect. I mean, it was mirror shine polish, it wasn't like... There was just nothing missed on it. It had the Darwin handle, which looked amazing. The one that I used. It was very kindly sent over to me from Serjan Danicic of Rhodium Knots to try it. I'm really happy he sent it because it really curbed a want of mine from the very beginning to have a Wolfman. You know, the pinnacle of shaving, the best razor on earth. And to finally get my hands on one and then go, it's alright. You know, it's, at the end of the day, the shave is what matters. And I've had far superior shaves from way cheaper razors. And one of the best shavers I ever used was super cheap, was the Razor Rock MJ90. I don't know what class my daughter's doing just now. It must be jazz or something. It's quite upbeat. She normally does classical and contemporary. Contemporary being her favourite form of dance, followed by, I would say, jazz. She likes a bit of jazz as well. Oh, good old fat. It's phenomenal stuff, isn't it? How good is it? Of course, when I had Kent shaving soap, it was shit. I couldn't lather it at all. Well, it doesn't get much closer than that for me. I can't really get any closer than that without irritating my skin. I've got one weeper there. I think that's it. Is that one there? Yep, one there, that's it. 2 weepers, pretty good. 4 big splashes of water to get rid of the residual slickness. Oh, skin feels great. It doesn't even feel like I've had a shave. In fact, it feels better than it did before I had the shave. Just rinse the brush out. Just going to put that hot water in it. The hot water is roasting today. A little bit of soap left in there. Should be it now. That's it, gone. Give it a towel down. Beautiful. So that was Mitchell's Wool Fat Shaving Soap, 1893, original formula in the ceramic jar. It's just brilliant soap, it really is. It works so well. And the post shave, I mean, that's so moisturised. Might feel a little bit tacky straight away afterwards, but you give that 5 minutes to just sort of evaporate and absorb, and you can walk away without any issues of having to post shave your skin, post moisturise. But I will be using AP Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Concentrate Serum. There you go, thanks to that, passed twice. 1 squirt of that, which looks like that. This stuff's really good, I've been really impressed with it. It's got a beautiful passion fruit scent, which is almost identical to the scent on Passion from Australian Private Reserve. But the ultimate thing is it does well for your skin. It really makes my skin heal very quickly. The brush was the West Coast Shaving Psychedelic range 24mm Silvertip, dense Silvertip. It's a very nice knot, smells great now. The razor was none other than the Carve Christopher Bradley razor with the B plate and one of these bad boys in there. Gillette Super Stainless, the spoiler. I've got a few left of these, probably 45 or 65 or something, I don't know. But they're just exceptional blades and they last a long time. I'm going to keep those 2 blades in the razors until they die. And let's just see how far we go. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.